Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Flo fucking Leeds. You know the PA country boy running with a crip click to justify his blade rhyming and piggybacking off their tales of gang violence like his claims honest, but we ain't really sure you CNC. You've been washed up since tides turned in these changed climates. Now it's time to let a rookie score on the boogie board, but I just needed water body flow for the wave riding. I just needed water body flow for the wave riding. You should remain silent yet they see you drive and give an easy pass to the border crossing. They let you in the spot with no scrutiny, acting like you the answer. He's a cancer. This ain't the stage 4 testing patients, so I'ma use my honesty brutally. I know Black thinks he's sick, but I can't let this virus pass the host. You got an immunity. Meaning the Lancaster boy just can't get welcomed home. Shh. Thought he was shunned from our Amish community. Man, we see your agenda, bro, like a minstrel show. You got the nerve to be acting fake in blackface. I should pull back so the curtain. You got the nerve to be acting fake in blackface. I should pull back so the curtain reveals. This snake want the fruits of my labor. Even managed to deceive a couple. He ain't a serpent for real. Ain't a serpent for real. Want to take my spot, but ain't deserving its stale. See, as a fellow Caucasian, I cringe at the approach. I cringe at the approach, and to the crowd, you lose a certain appeal. They go to white man trying to reap the benefits of somebody really putting in work in the field. Talk to him. Putting in work in the field. This jerk getting killed at the studio series event. I told you we should lock it in at home. He said, nah, it's our battle forever. I hope I quoted right, but he didn't want this static on the tube, cause I'm a monster on screen, the poltergeist, and we all heard the noose. You left Lex hanging around his own neck cause where the rope is tight, cause you cloud chased your way to this league where there was loads of hype, just to die in a hopeless fight. Jonestown Massacre, he wanted to be down, drank the Kool-Aid, but it was suicide claiming coke for life.
My nigga! Go!
Bro, fuck that. Fuck that. I love my hat. It was suicide claiming coke for life. His stock's overpriced. Yet you expecting the league to invest and bank on the fact money will grow to fruition, treating him like he's the white knight that's gonna remove the king, like some heroic addition, but leaving Flo with the throne. It's like the force pushing down on Earth when the globe is just spinning. Peep the gravity of the situation. Under rain, its natural flow leads to the lowest position. Its natural flow leads to the lowest positions. Flo is just spitting a bunch of rapid multisyllabics to cover the fact that what he jots not deadly. And that 98 Eminem cadence, it gets more dated as the clock talks steadily. So tell this hot shot that he is caca. Won't get the top spot, definitely. It takes you forever to heat up, cause you barely cooking. That's gotta be the crock pot recipe. Or maybe he'll try to appeal to the crowd, you know. Convince y'all he came from the same struggles that y'all may go through, though his obstacles wasn't systematic. Came as a repercussion of bad choices like doing loads of blow, but then he turns around and glorifies the shit to seem authentic in comparison to what his opponents know, but I exposed it, bro. So keep talking about drugs and how you pour too much. Shit is overflow. See how shit is overflow. See how I attack Mr. Knife Balls at a direct angle. It cuts deep being stuck with the truth, but don't take it as a personal, cause personally I don't fuck with this goof. And if his feelings get hurt, I don't want to hear this junkie's excuse. From the drugs and rehab, he should be used to this substance abuse. I'll put a gun to your roof. The heat evaporate and flow. Oh. Y'all go feel like there's a drought in the game. My pound getting aimed. I'll have pieces of this rapper falling off. That's a hip-hop artist losing clout in the fame. Get a headshot through his brains like his career. I had him breaking out for the bangs, but regardless of being given that shot, you turned your back on Lex, even though that's someone you claim to see as a brother? Well, I should pull the Metal Gear and give this snake a box for trying to sneak undercover. I know. Okay. Oh, I know. Fire. Snake a box for trying to sneak undercover. I know CNC will go with the flow, but I would pass if I was them. Can't share the league with the sucker. It's the domino effect. Y'all get the point. iBattle was pushing this square, but one thing just leads to another. So y'all can yoke him in, welcome him home. Shit North, be quiet. Shit North might even give him a vest too, but they might yoke you in, welcome him home. Shit North might even give him a vest too, but as long as you in my house, keep your hands out the fridge and stay your ass in the guest room. That's what I am.
Go in the guest room.
Fresh off a body bag in Arizona with the bars. But this my collie debut, and that don't make my name large. I just had to let him know it's national before I start. Now, how we doing this? This a plate? This a plate? But it's not endearing. I will G Herbo is hot for cheering. That's completely lost the beat, and it's all they hearing. Soon as the crowd started clearing, shots are searing, mom be tearing. They say he got a tough block. Bitch, I'm loading something armor piercing. This what happens when you call on Krillin to come spar with Jiren. He died. I told Corey and Sleaze, bro, take note of this day when we battling. Shit, I even seen black market down for the body. That's human trafficking. We dismantle shit. If it's problems, it's only so long you can run from it. I'm in the crowd. He let his guard down. I'ma slump something. Ulterior motive. Can't see where I was coming from till it's too late. Now we're gun dumping. If he had eyes on the back of his head, his life would flash in front of him. I'm that nice. You ain't realize? What's up? You ain't realize you get lined? Bro, the shit's amazing. When that battery they put in his back really a prison shanking, and he tried to duck when I swing a blade just to slice his face, and we both Eagles fans. I ran a slant route across his eye formation. That was too early. Come here. And if that ain't clear enough for the pixelated, I'm that It was too early. Go, nigga. I said, he tried to duck when I swing a blade just to slice his face, and we both Eagles fans. I ran a slant route across his eye formation. And if that ain't clear enough, well then pixelated, I'm that nice. While everybody in iBattle was hating, I just stood firm. AZ, Smooth Hook, Sway Lee, fuck him up. Take Heath, next to Black, K-Sleaze, no cop. He's next to that nigga dead. While everybody in iBattle was hating, I just stood firm. AZ, Smooth Hook, Sway Lee, fuck him up. Take Heath, next to Black, K-Sleaze, no cop. J. Reed, New Beam, Hastings, die out! Die out! Beijing, beloved! Beloved, what they scream, what a ghost! Dave Beast, bro, fuck you mean? Bro, like Dave Beast, bro, fuck you mean? You ain't think that killing is systematic, bro? Shoestring tied to the sub, it a systematic though. There you go. Fuck we doing? Shoestring tied to the sub, it a systematic though. There you go. Trying to run, ain't about to catch him, bro. Rah, caught a giant leg shot. Plaxico, now there go Flo. Yo, your round was fire though. A giant leg shot. Plaxico, now there go Flo. Taking aim up at his brain like an insomnia patient, cause his body was laid out, but his mind was still racing. No longer got to explain shit that's overly complicated. Rosetta Stone style, let him rock with the translation. Tough block, trying to save him. It's not gonna change a thing. I'm talking unfinished basement. Now watch how they made caving now. If I said, watch, if I said unfinished basement, that just mean even his foundation got too much space for improvement. And that's a double meaning for constructive criticism. It's just too late to use it. He even tried to play nonviolent won't save the movement. He tried to turn the other cheek. I put a razor through it. I mean, you gotta be stupid. I mean, bro, I remember when you battled. Who gives a fuck? But he said. I remember when you battled. Who gives a fuck? But he said he would leave prints on the chopper like Purple Rain, thinking it's tough. Word, I'm about to get a Ouija board and start setting it up just to let Prince know he on his way for the director's cut. Once I direct this cut, I mean, you got a couple accomplishments, honest shit, but it's obvious based off the original name of this that it wasn't enough. All them experience points, but he hit the reset before he managed to level up. I mean, you gotta be stupid as fuck. Bro, this ain't no fucking video game, though. Y'all know them kind of dudes. Probably know every Street Fighter combo move in Mortal Kombat 2. Just end up button mashing. The morphine drip at the hospital. You won't body who? You should have known to leave it be. And you know that it's CNC. Oh, and the bezel left a tan line. Watch the tone when you speak with me.
I say, you know what I hate about Flo Leeds?
What?
When something happens in the venue, he gets that little freestyle instinct. I mean, this cokehead be looking desperate for a line. Then he spits a little two-ball trash rebuttal, CNC gases, and we supposed to be impressed that you can rhyme. But here's the facts, it's basic, like procrastination. You don't do the best with given time. I deserve some hard thanks, think Shark Tank. I'm self-made cause I invest in the design. Well, this my sixth collie battle under a year. Efficient with the writtens, my mission's to get the worth known. From now on, I'm treating this shit like business. So soon as they scheduled our meeting, I got to work flow. That's productivity. Supplying bodies, they demand for market price, have his mental flying, no sales team. But it's my job to start ringing on leads like I was calling up potential clients. So if the CNC Corporation or any other organization you claiming got any faith in this man, and like when the payment's a sham, you should bounce, cause check it out, they getting scammed. Y'all got him thinking linking with the click means he's next in the chain of command, but how the fuck he reppin' boss life if never in his career has he managed to be the face of a brand? We should have pulled the plug on.
Shout out, Sonny. I see you, Sonny.
Man, we should have pulled the plug on, player, and turned his powers off on this channel. You just don't contend, bro. Y'all gave him a fresh start at the game soon as he hit the reset like the old Nintendo. But they was gassing you versus bangs and he didn't even try. Yeah, you using that to justify you the dopest pen flow, but you a joke to them, ho. You was the underdog against the king of soft drinks. Soda reaction meant you pop off like Coke and Mentos. Like Coke and Mentos, fuck trying to slow the tempo. In this talent pool, I'm rapping flow like we jet ski racing. Ironic, he acting like a high roller since Benji put that offer on the table. But this'll gamble for your life and now the bets get taken. 1,000 says that his concept's weak and the level of substance in his threats is vacant. So I should shred his face, then mask on. He on set with Jason, white boy, sliding up with the blade or the stick sent around like when Gretzky skating. Fuck your pesky cadence. You provide trash content on a gold plate. I mean, deliver it well, but the balls are whack. Plus, I gotta address the cliches. Most of your fits be looking like a B-Rabbit starter pack, and we can't pardon it. Address the cliches. Most of your fits be looking like a B-Rabbit starter pack, and we can't pardon that. As far as me and the team, it's Chinese cuisine, regardless of the plate. We're cooking slaughter cats, leave him 6 feet in the darkness trap, pumped to his chest. These 2 chambers open and make your blood flow. Their strokes of genius in this heart attack. I brought a strap.
Yeah, that was great.
There's strokes of genius in this heart attack. I brought a strap, ran down on this bitch like, yo, you trying to leave with me instead? I was all up in that section curious, and when she said no, I should have shot the bitch. But no poll chose not to candidate. I ain't take the election serious, but he was. No poll chose not to candidate. I ain't take the election serious, but he was pressed and furious. Even bought a chopper, cause the murderous thoughts in his head delirious. But if the stick you brought heavy flow, that's cause this bitch needed protection. Period. You need to learn to be nonchalant.
No, I don't.
Cause you be talking about nonchalant to the point it's straight disturbing, G.
Let's go.
Cause if you're gonna try and expose somebody, at least have your facts straight and make that claim with certainty. You know, I'm not one to judge, but you got caught lying on his name like you can't restrain from perjury. See, in this case, Leeds tried to set him up, but your lack of conviction suggests you framed it purposely. Worst part about it, he made a post on some 8 Mile shit, trying to air himself out to the public before his competitor heard, cause like logophobia, you was threatened with words, wanted me to turn my head into turd, but it makes sense, this front runner Leeds, always trying to get ahead of the curve, I'm telling you, sir. All that acting retarded and funny, you should know that's a gimmick that see through and put you in a bad spot to get these balls off your chest. If it don't work out, you'll be perceived as a weak dude. I hope y'all hearing right. Spirit flights, he couldn't have ascended without this cheap crew willing to gas and feed you. Now it's trips to Niagara. Anybody riding with Flo gon' see what a fall it'll lead to. You are an intruder to the throne, so word has it that tonight I am shutting it down. This is Imperial, king of the shit. You ain't touching the crown. Let's go.
Where the sock at?
Before I start this round, I just wanted to make sure that it's a slaughter.
Hold it down.
I just wanted to make sure that it was a slaughter. He trying to defend Nanch. Trying to defend a rapist? Bro, who are you, R. Kelly's lawyer? I mean, bro. Verrazano. We both got drive, but it's different levels, dog. I turn his life expectancy to a grind time round with a weapon drawn. Separate the men from the boys like Megan's Law. Let's set it off. Oh my God. I snap Dylan's neck, barely exerting strength. Corrupt cop, it ain't take a lot. Make him look the other way. Nah, I'll pull a blade. Box cutter, right from the Timbs. Yeah, it's a butter knife. The rust got it feeling real dull like a butter knife. Cutthroat, his chin, right a butter knife. Then head butter knife, stomach slice. Paramedics found everything. Butter knife, bro, you still go to high school parties. Dip off with the biggest slaughter your 10 minutes after talking. Came back from it and Debbie holding hands with the bitch like, Jesus Christ, you don't even see the problem. And see, they ain't even caught it. Came back from the dead holding hands, Jesus Christ, yeah. Just don't get hung up on it, I'm that nice. Zero concern about the angle. Fuck this shit, it was cool. Zero concern about the angles he choose to go off. Thinking personals are key, a logical thought when you digging up dirt, but you should expect it to be old, dog. I mean, how you gonna look at my career, say where I chose wrong, when I done burnt bridges you couldn't even afford the toll on? Bro drawn, full drawn, clapped on, brain splat on the crowd. That ain't something they gonna wanna think back on. Nah, I rewind it, right by him, spike to the side of his head, just like Vikings, through the roof, high prices, bah, brain splat on his hype man, they like-minded. I mean, you punch, but don't do damage, just like-minded. That's why y'all see him drop in the end. Word, but you only do that on Xbox Live, right? It's a difference. Yeah, you do. I said, it's a difference. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I barely even fucking try often. For real, last time I had to push my pen, it was through an eye socket. I mean, I'm honest. You about as real as AstroTurf. Just try to level the playing field. Talking about either heir to a throne, y'all need to tell him chill. Because if it ain't no king, you gotta redefine Prince. Like a record deal. Read the fine print, y'all get it, chill. Read the fine print, y'all get it, chill. Chicago rap, they know the drill. I'm just trying to make the moment real. Like Benji, when he said he'd look again. Bro, no cabbage, it's just mandatory. So I look away. But if I look again, just know, capping is mandatory. It's about grasping a spark of glory while actually balking on them and channel the FX in prime time like American Horror Story. Now ask yourself, what can this do for me? It's a lot to learn for beginners. I managed to maneuver through the negative energies. But still I remember how it used to be bullets. Washington Wizards, I mean, see it gone. That was fire. Yo, what the fuck? I remember how it used to be bullets. Washington Wizards, CNC, the squad full of killers. If your wrist shine, that's where it gets removed from. I'm talking Moses the Pharaoh, because they'll plague your life if you don't get a Jews up, you stupid fuck. I know Kylie was his home. After this, he gets ignored. I'm talking homeless, going around looking for somewhere to crash like insurance fraud. You heard me, dog. But I was on the phone with Sav. Shit sounded like Memphis rap. I was like, yo, Gotti, you don't think I could get him killed off over a money bag? Left his corpse on the block, boy. He won't look alive after that. That's two. What are you talking about?
Make some noise. Yo, talk to me.
Let's talk.
I said,
Where's the Sonny?
hold up. I said, pussy, you got bullied out of a battle league. That's just the facts, bro. Think CVS banned tobacco. It was a bad look for your brand's health. Sounded like a single mother. Where's my support? No one had my back. Even had CNC crying, like, get this man help. But see, I bet it chipped at his pride, so he folded instead of playing with the hands dealt. But a real battler should be able to stand on his own too and defend his damn self, bro. Our battle was pulling strings to make you move. But then he got emotional and let the vet son him think famous ventriloquist. It just shows this dummy couldn't speak for himself after the way that Jeff done him.
That was fire.
The way that Jeff done him, yeah, y'all put this comedian on the movie. I would have told him sit calm, show your worth, and not just go ahead, bro. Yeah, y'all got him jumping from the intro. I mean, the very second Lopez showed, and I might be acting.
That's my name.
I might be acting defensive at home, but for letting Lopez cross over to us, the Prez owe me at least a fake apology. But really, I'm just putting up a wall that keeps these foreigners out like our current immigration policy. As far as battle rap, I'll admit it. He got a head start. But time will show I am more prepared than Final Destination. At the movie, your death is inevitable. You should for sure be scared. See, it's sort of like that children's story of those two animals racing. Because when this four get aired for sleeping on me, y'all go see Leeds disappear. After I send shells toward his head. After I send shells toward his head, then take one morbid glare at that little kitten you raising. Yes! No! That little kitten you raising. That little kitten you raising.
I took that to heart.
I know. The nine and all 9 lives, he catching more strays than the pound do. I'm talking pow, pew, but when the deuce bussin', mute button, there's no way the sound grew. Silencer on when them rounds flew. So for thinking you a vet, my tranquilizer put that animal out the pain of living around you. Then hit, wait. Then hit everybody in that fam you let down too. Like, I pull up at your little niece's party and start giving out enough punches and shots to get the birthday lit. If your bitch got a seed in store, Chinese reform. I'm just here to make the birth rate dip. No permission slip, but it's apparent I got the sig to bust like a first grade trip, but I don't need a birthday clip.
Keep going.
It's apparent I got the sig to bust like a first grade trip. I don't need a birthday clip. Gun butt have everything y'all building destroyed after I crack his world. Flow shaking like an earthquake hit. Where I can hold the nose up high. Since this arrogant motherfucker strolling in, acting better than the rest. Bro, you who the Beretta finna stretch. No treasure map, but it leads to this mark getting X buried deep with the metal in his chest. Ayo, Lolo. I thought I was supposed to be your favorite white boy. But fuck it, I guess you took them facts back, so it's lotto tickets. Odds are Benji wouldn't have been there for me anyway, so scratch that. Benji wouldn't have been there for me anyway. So scratch that, we letting gats clap. Soon as I get to work, $100, put Benji in the air. Bougie strip club Snapchats. Man, I even had Trey pissed, like, boy, we dangerous. Just a word to my goons in. Okay, we get it, bro. Okay, we get it, bro. Even had Trey pissed, like, boy, we dangerous. Just a word to my goons in. Okay, we get it, bro. But to them I say, lay off the black acid, cause taking life for granted can get you MIA'd. Even ran down on Ellis like, I need the jacket, shoes, chain. I hope it's all design, or I'll get the text to let it ring. Call reminder, bodies fall behind you. The league gon' say I'm crossing the line, stealing from LV. Leangelo ball in China, you all. What? Go. Leangelo ball in China, you all vagina. Even ran down on Bubba in traffic with the strap. He was whipping in a big truck, so what's ironic, I Ford F'd. If 150 is what I pick up, but let me keep my lips shut. But yeah, I don't know.
Just go.
But don't y'all be running with that army dude who rocks vest claiming he a G, who hold manic. Be home be with no static. That's why I'm smoking Cuban as a celebration. This is CEO status. So you can say I rock with bigger for the image, but that just shows you got the block twisted. I'm puzzled why son tried it. It's like finishing a Rubik's Cube. In the end, you're gonna realize facing the block is one-sided. And yeah, I go to school, cool. That might be angle to prove I don't keep a strap, but it's weak. In fact, you like that college student lying about his grades to get a job where he's reaping stacks. Because when they review your work, it wasn't smart claiming GPA. Don't agree with that. And I know you're sober now, and all that drug talking you do is an old discussion. But I probably would have liked you better back when you was doing coke and huffing, had bloody noses running. And I don't say that to sound spiteful, cause you're changing for the better. Chill. Dude, seriously?
All right.
Bro, cause you changing for the better? See, I probably would have liked you better back when you was doing coke and huffing, had bloody noses running. And I don't say that to sound spiteful, cause you're changing for the better and keeping hope for something. So don't take it in vain, just check the track record. He used to have way doper substance. Man, what's a peasant to a god? I'm asking mere mortals, exit the ring, please. No checkerboard. But if my round top's yours, you have no choice but to king me, Imperial.
Yeah, go.
Round 3.
Y'all it
See
down.
this the round? See this the round? You turn potential greatness to lost honor. Look all the way down his road to success. Then turn him to Paul Walker. I mean, bro, it's a difference between being called upon and being called a pawn. This is the Godfather with the wrong off. See, everybody a shot caller to the cameras to cut the glow off. To be honest, bro, if looks could kill, all that would save me was a phone call. Roll drawn, leave his team sour after a deserved loss. I turn a tough block to a bitter corner, like a curb stop. Yeah, bit a corner. Like a, bro, when I look at everything you need to work on, yeah, bro, you do remind me of me. But like, back when I was in these leagues, too worried about being accepted to try to be me. I'm talking way back, before the hunger was all that they see, before I ever mentioned getting sober back in 2013. And I don't say that now as a sob story trying to preach. I'm just saying, we both started in the trap and decided to leave. I mean, damn, I know when he raps, he looks like undercover police. I just didn't think he'd actually be that good at following leads. I mean, damn!
Go.
Way before the hunger was all that they see, before I ever mentioned getting sober back in 2013. And see, I don't say that now as a sob story trying to preach. I'm just saying, we both started in this trap and decided to leave. I mean, damn, I know when he raps, he looks like undercover police. I just didn't think he'd actually be that good at following leads. I mean, damn, I can't deny the kid. I mean, the only chance he got to survive is retreat, because I can't deny the kid light on his feet. That's Billie Jean, yeah. Deny the kid, light on his feet. You put together every piece and you realize pop music aside that it came from a king. Now when I say, what I say, peace, king, and that I said that he's a pawn. Yeah, relate all that back to the scheme, then you realize how many of them died trying to make it to me. What the fuck you mean? And for those who love to critique, that whole rhyme scheme started and ended with me. Just like the list of rappers that he's trying to be. Fuck you mean? Some people don't.
That was crazy!
Some people don't appreciate depth till it's engraved. Engraved. See this engraved? Throw them in gray. I begin to aim. Like, bro, you ever light a blunt on the stove? Yeah, now it's a whole different kind of burner in his face. I mean, y'all got it? How his click gas and pile it on or recoil from the flame because he just started heating up. It's already too late. I'm in his front door knocking. Once I load in that Latter-day Saints, I mean, and I know on this stage they tried to find him a bigger name. God. Behind bars without a solid tier he could find, man. He'd be lucky to see the light of day. And I did not even list no accolades. Bro, I didn't even have no Imperial name flips following. Just watch O'Neal play a tough block and get back down. I'm David Robinson. So if his team assists spur the moment that'll get your coach pop with him. How you said it? Rocking R.I.P. Dylan shirts with a Colosseum logo right on top. Right. Ain't no body shit. You're just gonna have to do a lot of damage control while getting clowned by CNC. I'm talking get smoked, then have to put a spin on this L like you want it to burn evenly. Bro, you should have known to leave it be. You should have. Yeah, because you smoke trash. You should have known to leave it. You should have known to leave it be. Because see, I get mentions, bro. You get ignores. I get booked for invitationals. You get invitations to go pay at the door. You see the bigger picture. He just trying to jump into it like Mario 64. You fucking corn. Flo fucking Leeds. He just died.